Hi there, this is Alex with DCCTRAIN LLC, multi-chain store in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, guys, I'm going to do decoder installation, pretty much entire process. I tried to do Hangout on Google, but I don't think so. Technology is ready for it. Recording was on very low resolution, and I don't know what experience you got. I did test Hangout. Maybe interruption with broadcast and stuff, so that's probably will be the best way because I'm using my very nice camera, and I'll do small test adjustment for the focus, as you can see, so I can show you small detail parts and you will see it perfectly. It will be some maybe interruptions. I might get a phone call or just changing my tools and stuff, but in entire installation it will be from the beginning to the end. So here you go. I got from our very good customer this engine. It's a Bachmann Spectrum, and gentleman just drop it at the store, asked me to install sound decoder, because the original decoder is actually here in the tender. Well, I thought, okay, no problem, not big deal. Yeah, it's a Heisler. Yeah, that's the manual for original sound decoder. So, and I did few, and I said, okay, what I'm going to do, let me reach my showing tool and we'll go over it. What's this is just chapstick, probably very good quality chapstick, but it's bamboo, so very cool, and absolutely dielectric, so you can show some pieces, and also just my perfect tool. So I said I did few installations before, actually a lot. So far, no problem at all. What I did, I am extending those wires for the rear light, okay, because the board is so tight, and when you plugging that decoder, the wires can be a little bit cutted, and this is metal. Somehow, one way or the other, potentially they can be just shorted, and output of the decoder will be damaged, so no rear light. And I believe that engine has few sets of different rear lights assembly. By the way, there is small plastic insert here, so that preventing legs of LED touching the frame. Very good idea, but again, they just didn't think much about the problem, potential problem with those wires. So it's very simple. I'm extending those wires with the same colors and using original plugs. It's like machinery plugs. I'm just taking them apart. It's easy to install to the LED, and just using shrink tube. We'll talk about shrink tube, and we'll talk about the whole detail on that project. So I assembled, everything's cool, but the engine is running not very well. So I think it's partially the decoder issue, adjusting issue. Anyway, I talked to the customer and we decided to go with loksound Select Micro. The sound is much better, my personal opinion, and he said okay. And the major thing, it's everything here, okay, compare to this board and decoder by itself in the engine. This is it. I never see the problem before, but that particular one, so without adjusting or even wasting time, it was kind of jerking moment, especially for engine like this. It should running on very low speed, you know, that's how they're running in real life, but that speed was just very hard to get without interruption, so it's jerking a lot. Alrighty, let's go to the next step. So we decided to go with ESU, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove that board, trace all wires from pickups, the motor, and it's actually motor sitting vertically here, okay, right there. It's a very nice built model. The headlight, and that will be pretty much it. Not big issue, but the manufacturer should leave a little bit longer wires here, so board very tight, and I already cut it two wires to the speaker here, and there is good notifications or whatever marks which contact is going where. But again, for maintenance purposes, if for example you need to take the speaker out, it's very hard to do. Okay, let's just start cutting more pieces of the wires to free our decoder. And it can be probably useful for different projects or something. I don't know. We'll see what we can do without it. Okay. So, clear indication motor and 2 wires. And this is common plus, another common, the blue, another common for the rear light, headlight, I'm sorry, rear light, signal, and oh, I'll take it back. Oh, that's actually miscolor too. The rear light is usually yellow and it's said headlight, so maybe mistake on the manufacturer at the factory or whatever. And the white is supposed to be headlight. But oh well, not big deal. I just need to remember it. Okay, quick snap, more snap, and the motor leads. That's it. And I will reuse those plugs with the ESU decoder. Alrighty. So now the speaker wires is red. A little bit for beginners can be confusing. Usually it's soundtracks ESU using kind of dark brown, soundtracks using violet, I believe Zemo using same color as soundtracks. There is not really big deal, but it can be confusing if you're doing first time. But I won't probably do the first installation. If you guys planning to do first installation, I will probably use something much simpler. Okay, I'm going to unsolder those wires from the speaker, and I'm going to test it just in case. How's everything working with my test decoder? Okay, I think the best way, that's what I'm usually doing, I'm installing 8-pin female plug inside, and it's plenty of room. ESU model 51950. We always usually having tons of them. Okay, so that will be maintenance very easy and friendly. So I connect that decoder after I'm testing all wires straight. I just need to put resistor for common, and that will be very nice wire management and simple installation. Okay, here I go. Wire's kind of stiff, and I'm not here for complaining. I'm just doing this for many years. Just hard to work sometimes with that stuff. Okay, but not big deal. I'm usually using my special fan with the filter sucking all those fumes out, and you really will hear some noise, but at that point I'm not going to commenting a lot. Okay, well, you will see. Just turn it like that. Yeah, and that full decoder installation, guys, requested from our group, and I got a lot of comments on YouTube channel, and guys saying, yeah, we will watch the hour or whatever it takes. Like, okay, here we go. Per request. Okay, fan is running. Yes, and first I'll explain about my soldering gun, what I did before on that hangout, which is, I just want to be careful. Let's just turn it off. Okay, this is Weller WESD51 model, probably 6-7 maybe more years ago. Yeah, about that time. It has a digital display and ESD safe, so if something going on static, it will take care. And that mat also, I don't have any connection to my body, but usually I'm touching the soldering gun a lot, which is preventing static. Alright, and now it's also summer. Summer air has more humid in it. Okay, now let's turn the fan. So you need to worry always how you manipulating with your soldering gun. In that case, the body is metal, and actually I can just click on it, touch it with my tweezers. That sounds of metal. Okay, and this is, try to use like dielectric part, and this is sound of plastic. And also it's cold if you're touching it. Yeah, but you need to touch it someplace around here in the finger because it's more sensitive here. And this is plastic. Okay, looks better. I will solder the decoder output speaker straight to those wires. I maybe just cut it like that. That will be much better. Okay, so orange and brown. It's supposed to be gray for the motor output, but again, this is all original, so I'm not worried about it. Just kind of ignoring. This is two pickups, one from front and one from the rear, and I really don't care which one is this, front or rear, but this is the other pickup, two black wires. Okay, then again, I'm a little bit not super happy with how thick the wire. That guy, that's the signal to the headlight, will be a little bit tough. The headlight's supposed to be white, but that's okay. Again, and two commons. It was actually two commons. One was on the decoder straight, so I'll connect the resistor to this guy. Now I have a very good tool. I'll show you. I bought it. Yeah, now security system not happy. Something. It's okay. Thank you. This bought it probably 2002, so almost 12 years. Made in USA, and it's very important for me. All my life I grew up in the Soviet Union with some tools was like just completely junk, you know, and cannot get some good stuff. Ideal Industries, I think I got it from Home Depot. Yeah, sometimes they selling good stuff. Not sure about right now, but yeah. So theoretically, I can use this guy, but as you're getting a little bit older, your fingernails getting harder, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just cutting with the fingernails this size of the wire. Some higher, I'm sorry, insulation. Some bigger wires. No, I will use the tool. Let's make this a little bit longer. Okay, see? Okay. And I'm just cutting my fingernails. I'm just making sharp edge. Okay, that's done. Let's do the same thing, and then I will twist them together and solder them together. Oh, okay, that's my one pickup. This is another pickup. Okay, put them together and twist them. Two, 3, 4, 5. Done. And before they're going separated, I'll just make small touch with a solder. Okay. Plug is going to install soon. Yeah, now let's review my flux. It's an ESD safe because I'm doing this for a living, and I start my first job. I was assemble in component level, those electronic stuff. This is good flux. This is Kester 186 military grade, so very good quality, and you don't need to do anything after that disposal special set I'm using. I can sell you, you just need to ask. It's not on the website, so it's not like every day people buying that stuff, but Yeah, I can sell you guys, just email me. DCCTRAIN@DCCTRAIN.com. But so I'm going to touch, just small touch, and see quality. I'll show you closer. The quality, so it's shiny. Okay, means that indicates the temperature of the soldering gun is correct. Okay, let's do the same thing with other pickups. You will see when I start working with these good wires. See the difference. How they cool. Another. Here we go. And if this will be successful, I will do more. I will do pretty much every installation I'm doing, if you like, guys. Just let me know. Okay, it's a lot of fun, and maybe saves you. It's a call. I'm calling it stop at the right time. So actually, this customer stop at the right time, because next step he will probably bend all 21 pin plug. He told me he was a little bit scary to do it. Yeah, but that's how it's looks like. Supposed to be not big deal. The problem when that plug's installed, the wires just touching the frame. This way, actually. Yeah, this way. And kind of very dangerous position. But oh well. This decoder all functioning. Somebody can probably find the use of it. Okay. Now, I will already snap insulation from this part. This is one of my motor leads. Again, my perfect caster. Flux, make it very nice. So you better watch video entirely, because I'm not preparing that. It's always all going like just on the go. I will give you some tips, but again, they just come into my memory sometimes. So again, I'm just not planning it. That will be tough to get. Yeah, this will be tough. So what I'm going to do, I will probably, I'm not sure right now, because I don't want to take it out and trace it back, you know. We'll figure out something later. Now, yeah, it's probably time to figure out right now. Right, and I will guys give you some tips through the installation. So, for example, the solder I'm using, this I bought it forever ago at Radio Shack. I'm not sure if they're selling, because I have a lot of different sets at my house and my different toolboxes. It has a rosin inside, and it's 6040, just standard core rosin core solder. But this is not gonna do anything with your bad oxidized wires. You need a flux. Some guys using some kind of paste for the for like just generic soldering, but no, it's not good. If you want to be good specialist on soldering, you need a good quality tools and good quality flux. I know what to do. I will use my different pliers. Yeah, kind of tough. Tough cookie, is that expression, I guess? Okay, so I don't wanna bend it and make a damage on for the insulation. I probably just like hold it and do my, here we go, job like that. That works great. Okay, same thing here, just a little bit flux, touch of, done. Okay, same thing I hope I can do with the common wire. Yeah, so extra, I don't know, man, 10 millimeters or whatever it's in inches, but 10 millimeters like this. Oh, security doesn't like me. Yeah, 10 millimeters like that. So with that, extend the wires, no problem at all. Now, just for the maintenance purposes, if you decided to like change just service to put the same decoder back, you know. Okay. Tough, but it's done. Okay, it's a little bit short, but if I put a little bit more holding my soldering gun longer, because this is like low quality wires, whatever they have at the factory, this is usually, yeah, exactly what's happened. So it shrinks the insulation. So done. So all my wires ready for connections. Okay. Okay, good news. I'm using my third arm unit, and I have a story. Maybe 5 years ago, a gentleman came to the store and says like, my father like using that thing, but he's not doing this anymore. Would you like to have it? Make sure it's going in good hands. And yes, I said of course, and it's made in USA. I have another one, it's probably made in China, but this has like label made in USA. Yeah, see, that's what I'm doing. Okay, real quick, again, real-time preparation. So I'm going to probably cut this as and save the wires. Okay, and I think I put sooner or later, maybe in a week, maybe I'll put on our eBay store bunch of wires like this, just like bag of wires, so you might guys get them. Okay, same thing, just my fingernails, snap it, but that's much better quality wires. And copper, also good. Yes. Usually I'm going from that direction actually, but it's already installed the third arm, so I'm going no, I'm not going to use my left hand. Let's just rotate it. Yeah, it's clearly saying here made in USA, which is very nice. Okay, now shrink tubing. I just need to get it, sorry. Usually it's close, but here we go. Just start a new one. We are using Sumitomo. Yeah, as I said, live installation, that's what live installation. Sometimes you're not preparing. Okay, Sumitomo shrink tubing. Again, we're not selling it online, but you just got guys email me. I will put later some packages, but just I don't know, use guys buying them someplace else. I don't know, local guys I'm selling not every day, you know, but Yeah, email me if you need it. We'll make you like 3 different diameters package deal. Okay. Here we go. Theoretically, the best way to do it, just snap all those insulation tubes right here, and I'll do it for you. It's easy when the engine not on your way, but sometimes that's how you're working. You forget something and it's already ready to go. Yes, theoretically, before I will probably snap all those insulation pieces before I'm even messing with it. Okay. And since this common is very short wire, I'm going to put both resistors, 2 resistors, to the wires going to LED. Right, so I'm going to use 820 ohms. Is that right? Yes. In ESU decoder I can adjust. That was another request actually, yes. I can easily adjust changing CVs using computer control, I'm sorry, computer programmer connects to the computer software, and that's how I'm going to do it. And with some CVs on main, yeah, you just going directly and change the old parameters on the programming on main. Here we go. Okay, done. Maybe it's a lot of preparation, but that's how I'm doing it. That's quality. So here we go. I'm not sure, guys, is that roof blocking the view? Trying my best, but the wire's so short. Yeah, and better try stay away with the flux. Now I need to be very careful because the roof is plastic. Soon I bypass this, I will be in a perfect shape. Done. So I put my Sumitomo tape, and now I don't need that arm. Can disconnect it. Okay. Now I'm just using my soldering gun again very carefully, and usually I'm just bending wire like this here. Okay. And magic. I met on YouTube very cool guy from Moscow, Russia. He told me he has special soldering gun. Yeah, and again, this is metal. Better not touch any pieces of you know, your engine, of course. But accidentally, that should be. I just touch it a little bit, and again, not big deal. Aluminum die cast. Okay, so common is done. So we need 2 resistors to go to the headlights and rear lights. Okay, so it's going to headlight, but my since it's not correct color, remember, I need to use my white. This is headlight output. So I'm going to put resistor here. It's not a big deal. We just use my very cool. Another help thing, and I will be far away from the engine with soldering everything here. Theoretically, I just, it needs to be prepared before. Okay, this is 620. I'm sorry, 820 quarter watt resistor. Okay, again, touch of the both ends. Oh, Sumitomo shrink tubing here. Yeah, I should do it before I solder common, but again, guys, ni big deal. Not big deal. Ni big deal. Russian expression. Okay, just a touch. Takes a little bit longer. Okay, perfect soldering point. Perfect, shiny, looks great. Put shrink tubing. Okay. And shrink it. On the not doing video, I'm doing probably this is like twice faster, but yeah, it takes some time, and I'm enjoying it really much. Okay, so that's what's the plan. So I need to just be careful with the roof. Okay, another shrink tubing piece. Okay, now actually I need to let it go much further. Oh, oh. Right, because if I start, there's no way me to for me to keep it here. It will shrink immediately, so I cannot put it on. It's just not gonna move. Okay, now just be careful with the roof. Slowly, slowly, right there. Don't like it. Oh, yes. Oh, I have big magnify lens, so sometimes it's like optical illusion. Yeah, but it's not a big deal. Done. Okay, put it away. Get my so I'm thinking I'm touching from the angle. Just the reason I'm guys showing you what I'm doing, and that's a little bit tough. If not camera, I won't use that angle at all. Oh, thank you, lady, telling me I have some sensor failure, but they just not connected. We're not using them. We have plenty. Okay. Good news. Pickup wires a little bit longer, so another piece of shrink tubing. So before you just cut probably what, 7 at least, because we're going to remodel those plugs. I'll put 4 in because I'm using only a couple. Not big deal. I can snap more. Yes, so black to black, which doesn't matter right now, but we're just doing it, not confusing. Okay, like that. Okay. Perfect. Every time I'm inspecting every single soldering joint. That's how, again, quality. I'll be careful. with that. Okay, yeah, just a little bit hit on a shrink tube. Done. Okay. See, few millimeters. And I like metric system because it's very easy. What I'm cutting right now, I'm cutting, sorry. I'm cutting just millimeter of the tiny little piece, millimeter of the wire. And I have no idea what will be in inches. Seriously, guys. I have calculator and I'm always calculating on a computer or something like this. It's tough. So that is about almost 2 millimeters. Just that how it's easy to, maybe 1.8 millimeter length of that uninsulated piece of copper wire. Careful with the roof again. Done. Yeah, Kester, good flux, doing great job. No questions about it. Okay, doing same thing with the shrink tube. Be careful with the roof. That's it. Okay, see? Function wire, yeah, we're not gonna use it. Just snap, kind of pull, isolation, okay, like that. So what else? Motor, kind of thing on top of it. Get rid of it. Here we go. Motor is tough because you need to determine exactly. The funny part on Thomas, it's kind of correct. The Thomas Bachmann Thomas, because I'm converting them to DCC. Usually Christmas is just crazy. We're selling, I don't know, 20 to 30 of them, maybe even more. So I'm making them 10 ahead. I mostly positive this will be orange to orange, and the other one is brown, supposed to be gray like this, but this wire is going to here. But before I'm just going to test it, just make sure I'm correct. Okay, to test the direction of the traveling, I'm using another ESU lock pilot decoder, just like pilot, because all outputs protected. Something going on, I'm accidentally shorting it, I can reset it and it will work. I don't think so I ever burn that decoder myself. Yeah, they quitting for some reason, but yeah, any after resets they works perfectly. So I have another harness like this long, connecting to the plug, or you can get rid of plug and solder directly. Going to my another tech bench with a digital system, checking polarity. Fine, I know for sure. So orange is going to orange and brown is going to gray, as I said before. Let's solder it. Okay, again my shrink tubing here on orange. Start with orange, just one at a time, guys. Take your time, no rush, always fun, just need to be careful. Okay, in that batch they're all different wires they're using. I'm talking about ESU wires. Color just a little bit. That orange close to the red one, but that's no problem. Here we go. Again, roof. Okay. Don't like it. Just a little bit. There was like sharp edge of them. It's kind of a little bit longer, yeah, because the cheap wire, that insulation part shrinked. But no big deal. Here we go. Oh, that's perfect. Done. Yeah, but my shrink tube is very long, so I can cover all that. Did you see on ESU wire insulation didn't move, but on that cheap wire in the engine it's immediately. So you need to make your soldering joint very quick as possible. Okay. And in another part of it, the copper, I believe they're using just not high quality. I understand that. So that's the reason you need a flux. Sometimes you're just putting flux on one end, and if you're thinking wire is old and has a lot of oxidation, you need to probably put on both wires. Yes, done. Yeah, flux doing great job. Okay, pulling my shrink tube, touching shrink tube. Done. Deal. Okay, what I need to prepare, only this wire connects to another resistor, which is right here. We'll do it right now, so we don't need all that third arm help. Thank you very much. Show you how to do it easy. And again, I'm going to reuse those better. It's probably still using that thing and just got it like that. So engine will be out of the way of the soldering gun. So you still can see what I'm doing. Good deal. Yes, a little bit of. Okay, and oh, shrink tubing. Yeah, I should cut a little bit more. It's no problem. Okay. Yeah, put shrink tubing behind actually that thing. Okay. It will be hot. Yes, so better just use. If you're doing it every day, I kind of probably lost sensitivity on the heat, but yeah, right now I probably can take it because it will be just very short amount of time. And I'm usually using fan, but that's okay, guys. Today it's not a lot of early soldering stuff. Here we go. Huh? See? Okay. Right. Done deal. Okay, now what I'm facing, I forgot to put common, but it will do it. Yeah, I'll show you actually. Good explanation. I forgot to put extra common for my rear, actually that rear headlight. Okay, because I don't have common at that point. Not big deal. We will continue to put the plug on signal. I'm calling it signal, not plus or minus. Don't even worry about it. Signal and common. That's it. So signal to the headlight and signal to rear light. Okay, that's it. Now, ooh, a bit hot. Now I'm going to reuse my machinery. So what I need, just snap it with like that. Machinery plugs for LEDs. They were in a perfect shape. Okay, just drop it. Okay, now short yellow wire. Here we go. Where is it? Yellow wire. Hello. Haha. Yeah, to keep the colors correct. Okay, small yellow wire. Disconnect it. Thank you again, lady. Not sure if I can. No, I don't think so. They allow me to disable that, but it's okay. Sometimes she's just not happy. But everything is working. Small touch. Bend it a little bit. Perfect. Done. And now I'm going to reuse that plug. Again, snap it here. Let's see how it's quick. Okay. Doing like this. It's a little bit longer, but again, not big deal. I have plenty of space in the tender, so longer wire, no problem. My favorite caster. It was actually oxidized a lot, and it's probably not high quality soldering they're using. That's it. Here we go. Then I have a little bit next size diameter of the shrink tubing, and that's what I'm using. Put it here, almost to the end. Just touch before it's kind of start making shape. That's it. One done. See? Very nice. Okay. Now I'm going to fix really quick. See what I'm doing. I'm extending my common wire because I have this is longer wire and I'm very happy about it. No problem to work with it. Just small snap. Okay. And I'm just going to use that wire from the decoder. Has connection here, so cut it, get rid of the shrink tubing, take the insulation piece, and again I probably need to make longer wire. Yeah, just make new wire. Yeah, takes extra probably a few minutes, not big deal. Okay, where's my... Yeah, and I like to remodel that plug anyway. Okay. Great, guys, I hope you're not sleeping. Today is kind of just fun, a little bit busy day, and I will have some few stories for our next installation session. Yeah, we'll make longer one, good one. Yeah. So please make a comment what you like, what you don't like. Oh yeah, last time it was like publicly, and I didn't do much of those hangouts. I did take one, I don't know, like 6 months ago to test it, and it wasn't really good. From my home workbench, same quality. I'm using very high camera from MacBook Pro computer, laptop. Yeah, I mean, it's just not there. Probably with fiber optic, because it's probably on my end, and of course the internet service provider required some, not required, asking probably for more money for speed increase, and probably some traffic. We have sometimes heavy traffic here, so it's okay. I think that camera presentation, it's not live, but again, you don't need to wait to get that live stuff. You can ask questions after this, not big deal, I guess. Yeah, just put, guys, comment what you think. Yeah, and you can fast forward, I guess, on YouTube. Yeah, I think that's not big deal. Oh yeah, we'll use this guy here. That's how you're making mistake when talking too much. But no problem to fix it. Yeah, I should do it before. Just put two wires together, okay? That's what I'm going to do. So yeah, on that hangout, it was public. I don't think so. I just make that hangout available something, but it became public. Ooh, and I got like nasty comment. I don't even say it. I'll say it to you in private conversation. Yes, very nasty. So some people around, which is, I'm very cool guy, but yeah, to make that comment, it's requires some so don't want to even talk about it. Yeah, trolling, I like trolling, light and nice for fun. And I grew up like in very tough neighborhood, okay, so you really need to mess with me, you know. But that was fun. Okay. Yeah, trolling is not big deal if some people can handle it back, you know. Yeah, one is a little bit longer, one is a little bit shorter. Psh, no problem. Let's get the last piece and plug the decoder. Actually, no, solder the speaker. I take small repositioning break. Okay, where's my caster here? Okay. Yeah, shrink tubing going on after that. Yeah, so definitely don't want to be on kind of public hangout. Yeah, just some weird stuff going on. Yeah. Okay, perfect, done. Alrighty, one more shrink tube here. A long one, nice. Okay, same thing here. Just a little bit weight, and at that point you can position a little bit. Yeah, perfect. All the way up and down. Sumitomo is the best. Some what, like Home Depot, Lowe's, I think in the electrical section they selling something, but it's, oh no. Okay, this is ready to go, and let's test it. And before I'm assembling everything here, before I'm closing everything, I'll show you, of course, guys, no problem. Yeah, I was so excited to test it, but need to connect the speaker. You guys not gonna see anything right now because it just pads on the speaker. Okay, same thing when I disconnect it. I'm just resoldering all those new wires. It's much nicer, because quality of the wires, it's very important too. Very important. That's it. Because I'm showing to you here. Okay, so nice space. Very good. I'm going to the workbench with the digital system. I'll test it and I'll show you everything after this.